So construction is happening. I hear it all the time. My makeup is not on point today. Okay, so I keep on making videos and not putting them up because either they're too long or I'm horrible at this. Anywho, so latest news is Candace wants to call the cops on me and report me to HUD. Well, she said she's gonna report my mom to HUD, but I'm the one that has it. So yeah, no, and I don't understand, like, okay, so with HUD, the housing, because we're poor as fudge, you have to have a clean house, you have to, you have to report if new people move in or whatever, blah 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 blah, right? So my house is relatively clean. It's a little bit messy, but like you could eat off the floor. There's like cat toys everywhere and stuff, but like we clean, like things are not gross. It's a little messy. You know what I mean? FedEx truck. Anyways, so yeah, I'm saying on my garage because it's a nice day. Anywho, also she wants to put me in jail because apparently, well, I had emailed her client's father because she's not a good PCA. No, she ain't. She ain't a really good PCA. I'm learning to be one because my mom's sick and I'm already taking care of her. I dropped out of school for that, plus anxiety. So I thought, might as well get paid for it. And yes, Candace, if you're watching this, I will report that money to HUD, so you don't have to do that for me. Because I know you're one of my subscribers. Thank you for watching my videos. If you have nothing better to do. Anyway, yeah, that's new. That cat is just screaming in there. Loki does not like to be without me. He follows me everywhere. Anyways, yeah, no, so she wants to call the cops on me. I have no idea why. Also, she said something about, oh, you're a kid, April, blah, 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 blah. And she said something about one not being able to drive because they're drunk all the time. And, well, it can't be my sister that has a permit. I have a permit. So, Candace, I can't drive yet. And I am 21, so I can drink. And no, I don't drink and drive when I learn how to drive, okay? And, I used to be an alcoholic, and that is your fault, Candace. Because, all the stress that you put on. But, no, last summer, I took a good look at myself. I was suicidal. I took a lot of pills. I was pretty much borderline dependent on them. And alcohol. My liver failed. That's not good. So I took a good look at myself and I was like, no, this is not what I want to be. I wanted to be a psychiatrist. And this is the exact opposite. I'm going downhill, not up. I looked at myself and I was like, no, going out of town to my grandfather's was really good for me. And, I thought to myself, I was in pain. I want to help people like I did. So that's where that comes into play. And, I mean, plus we don't have a car. My mom just texted me, does anybody have a couple dollars for a tip? I have 10. I have a $10 bill. I will give it to them. My mom can split it. Almost home, she says. That's good. She texts me this stuff because, you know, unlike you, Candace, I don't tell my mom to F off and, you know, like your kid does. You know why? Because I was raised right. You can tell. You can tell by people. Yes, I am blunt. I get to the point. I'm not polite in the way I talk. But you could sure as hell bet I'm gonna flip and take the shirt off my flippin' self to put it on a homeless person. We used to give you food, lady, when we didn't have much to spare. So, my God. Also, this is completely gonna be unedited because I cannot edit shit. And, okay, Candace, I can't Photoshop for shit. I know how to do lighting and professional photography, just so you know. Like, that's what I do. That's why my pictures, like, you're like, it doesn't look like you. Well, I'm sorry, bitch, but makeup does do that to you. Like, my makeup's not that great today. I just put on eyeliner. I'm sick. I think everybody can hear my throat. But no, I'm literally, that's all I do is put on makeup and then do the lighting to my photos. Because I do that to my photos when I take, like, pictures of plants or pictures of other stuff, because I'm in a photography club. Did I say that right? I'm sorry about the stuttering. Ever since I got that head injury, I stuttered before, but it's like 10 times worse. So I apologize to everybody. But yeah, no. I got one funny story to tell everybody before I go. So we had to put up CCTV because of you, Candace, if you're watching, which I know you are. We had to put CCTV on. And then somebody hacked into our internet and changed the passcode, so I had to call up my internet provider. I'm like, hey, yeah, this is me that pays the bills and that's under my name. We can't get into it. And so I changed it, right? So all this is gonna come to fruition, just right. So we have a neighbor named Kevin, and the first name that pops in my head, instead of like Bob or something, it's usually like the generic name for me is Kevin. So they're like, well, what do you want to name your new Wi-Fi? And I'm like, Kevin. And we had our last name as our Wi-Fi before, like the Wi-Fi name was our last name. And he knows our last name because we talked to him. I used to play with his daughter when we were younger, and he knows. So our last name goes down, his name goes up, and then we get CCTV and we put them all around the house, and one is pointing directly at his house. It goes out that door right there. He lives right over there, and he probably thinks he's gonna be on Fear Thy Neighbor or something like that. I promise, we're just paranoid for other things. We're not trying to stop you. But anyways, you know, love you all except for you, Candy. Talk to you later. I don't upload this religiously because I don't really... Anyways, yeah, no, so bye.